My first steps toward the ancient city of Petra felt surreal, almost as if I was stepping through a portal in time, leaving behind the familiar world and entering a realm shaped by centuries of mystery and legend. It was like walking into a dream, where every sound seemed softer, every color more vivid, and the air itself seemed to shimmer with anticipation. The air was warm, tinged with dust and the scent of history. Each breath carried whispers of ancient stories, and the gentle wind seemed to carry secrets from long ago. Before me, a dusty path wound between sun-baked mountains, hinting at secrets within. The sandstone cliffs rose on either side, their colors shifting from gold to rose in the morning light, as if the rocks themselves were alive and watching. I'd seen photos and documentaries, but nothing prepared me for the reality of standing at Petra's threshold. The sheer scale and silence of the place made my heart race with excitement and awe. The journey begins long before the famous Treasury. It starts with a quiet walk into the desert's heart. Each step forward felt like peeling back layers of time, moving deeper into a story that had been unfolding for thousands of years. The sun cast sharp shadows, and the crunch of gravel mixed with distant calls of vendors and horses. The sounds of daily life echoed against the ancient stones, blending the present with echoes of the past. This wasn't just a tourist site, it was a kingdom carved from rock, waiting to be rediscovered. Every carved facade and weathered wall hinted at the ingenuity and ambition of the Nabateans who once called this place home. I felt connected to the countless souls, traders, nomads, kings, who'd walked this path before. Their footsteps seemed to echo beneath mine, reminding me that I was just the latest in a long line of travelers drawn here by wonder and curiosity. Walking where history was made, I realized this was more than a vacation. It was a conversation with the past. Each stone, each shadow, seemed to invite questions about who built this city, how they lived, and what dreams they chased beneath these desert skies. As I approached the Seek, Petra's narrow entrance, the modern world faded away. The towering walls closed in, guiding me forward, and I felt as if I was being welcomed into a secret known only to those willing to seek it out. The vast landscape made me feel small, humbled, and ready for the adventure ahead. Surrounded by such immense beauty and history, I felt a sense of gratitude for the chance to witness it with my own eyes. I knew this journey would stay with me forever, etched into my memory like the carvings in Petra's stone, an experience that would shape the way I see the world and my place within it. Entering the Seek is like stepping into another world, a world where time itself seems to slow down, and every footstep echoes with the stories of centuries past. The anticipation builds with each step, as the outside world fades away and you're drawn deeper into the heart of Petra. The open desert path gradually narrows, funneling you between walls of stone that rise higher and higher until you're enveloped by towering sandstone cliffs. The sheer scale of these natural walls is humbling, making you feel both small and privileged to walk this ancient route. The temperature drops noticeably as you move further in, the harsh desert sun replaced by a gentle twilight. The air feels cooler, almost refreshing, and the sounds of the outside world are muffled, replaced by the soft crunch of gravel underfoot. The canyon walls, sculpted by wind and water over countless millennia, rise in swirling colors: rose, red, orange, and purple. Each layer tells a story, and the patterns seem to dance in the shifting light, creating a living tapestry of stone. The Seek winds for over a kilometer, its path curving and twisting, each turn revealing new wonders, ancient carvings, mysterious niches, and hints of the people who once walked here. It's a journey that invites you to slow down and take in every detail. Water channels and niches carved into the rock hint at the Nabateans' ingenuity, their ability to thrive in this arid landscape. These subtle features are easy to miss, but they speak volumes about the civilization that called Petra home. Occasionally, shafts of sunlight filter down from above, casting an ethereal glow and making the rock blaze with color. The interplay of light and shadow transforms the Seek into a magical corridor, alive with shifting hues. I often stop to marvel at the narrow sliver of blue sky above, framed by the canyon's high walls. It's a reminder of how deep you've ventured and how nature and history have shaped this place together. As you near the end, anticipation builds. The path narrows, the canyon darkens, and your senses heighten. You know something extraordinary lies ahead, just out of sight. Then, through a final gap in the rock, you catch your first glimpse of the Treasury, glowing in sunlight. The sight is breathtaking, a reward for the journey through the winding Sikh. It's one of the world's most dramatic reveals, a moment that lingers in your memory long after you've left. The Sikh's winding journey, with its secrets and surprises, makes that first sight of the treasury truly unforgettable, a testament to the magic and mystery of Petra. Stepping out of the narrow, winding Sikh, you're suddenly greeted by a sight that feels almost otherworldly. The treasury, Al-Khazneh, stands before you, immense and impossibly beautiful, its grand columns and intricate carvings emerging from the rose-red cliffs like a vision from a dream. The anticipation built up during the long walk through the Sikh makes this first glimpse even more breathtaking, as if you've stumbled upon a hidden world lost to time. Carved directly into a sheer cliff face, its rosy sandstone facade glows in the shifting sunlight, radiating warmth and mystery. The colors seem to change with every passing minute, from soft pinks to deep golds, as the sun moves across the sky. The scale is overwhelming. You have to tilt your head far back to see the very top. Standing at its base, you feel dwarfed by its towering presence, as if you're in the shadow of giants. The details are astonishing. Ornate columns, intricate friezes, and mythological statues all showcase the extraordinary artistry of the Nabateans. Every inch is carved with purpose, telling stories of ancient gods, legends, and the people who once called this place home. It's hard to fathom that this masterpiece was carved over 2,000 years ago, using only the simplest of tools. The sheer effort and vision required to create something so grand, with such limited technology, is almost beyond comprehension. The atmosphere is electric. Camels rest in the shade, Bedouin guides share stories passed down through generations, and travelers from every corner of the globe stand in awe, united by wonder. The air buzzes with excitement and curiosity as people try to take in every detail. The treasury transforms with the light, gentle and ethereal in the morning, blazing and dramatic at midday, and mysterious, almost haunting by late afternoon. Each hour brings a new mood, a new perspective, as shadows dance across the facade. I stayed for hours, simply watching it transform, unable to tear myself away. The longer you linger, the more secrets it seems to reveal, rewarding patience with subtle shifts in color and atmosphere. It's not just a monument. It feels alive, constantly interacting with the light, the sky, and the people who gather before it. The treasury becomes a living canvas, reflecting the world around it and the emotions of those who visit. The energy here is palpable, a true crossroads of cultures and history, where ancient traditions meet modern curiosity. Every visitor brings their own story, adding to the tapestry of this remarkable place. It's a place that leaves you speechless, your heart full and your mind racing, forever changed by the experience of standing before the timeless wonder of Petra's treasury. The treasury is just the beginning. Petra unfolds into a sprawling city of wonders. Past the treasury, the street of facades lines the valley with monumental tombs, each unique. The scale is staggering. This was a thriving capital, not a hidden outpost. The Roman-style theater, carved from rock, once seated thousands. Temples, baths, and colonnaded streets reveal a city of commerce and culture. The magic is in the details: faded frescoes, swirling sandstone patterns, and life thriving in the cliffs. Every step uncovers a new story, a hidden tomb, or a breathtaking view. Exploring Petra is a full-body experience. Dusty feet, tired muscles, but an energized spirit. You're not just seeing ruins, you're piecing together a living story. Petra invites you to discover, and the rewards are endless. The monastery, or Ad-Dair, is Petra's soul-stirring reward for the determined. Reaching it means climbing over 800 steps carved into the mountainside. The path is an adventure, winding through gorges, past Bedouin vendors, and breathtaking views. The climb is challenging, but filled with moments of reflection and connection with locals. After an hour, you emerge to see the monastery, colossal, simple, and majestic. The sense of accomplishment is immense. The panoramic desert view is unforgettable. Up here, the silence is deep, the atmosphere contemplative. The monastery feels remote, inviting you to slow down and be present. It's a reminder that the hardest journeys often lead to the most beautiful destinations. The effort is part of the magic. To understand Petra, you must know the Nabateans, desert masters and ingenious engineers. They settled Petra in the 4th century BC, turning it into a vital trade hub. Their true genius was water management channels, cisterns, and dams carved into rock sustained the city. Evidence of their skill is everywhere, from water channels in the Sikh to lush gardens in the desert. Their art blends Egyptian, Hellenistic, and Roman influences into a unique style. Today, Bedouins, descendants of ancient tribes, carry on their legacy. Their stories and hospitality connect past and present. Petra's living culture breathes life into its stones. Seeing Bedouins guide donkeys or share tales links you to centuries of history. Petra is not a relic. It's a place of unbroken tradition and human connection. In a world of endless images, nothing compares to experiencing Petra in person. Photos can't capture the cool air of the Sikh, the echo of footsteps, or the scale of the Treasury. The textures, sounds, and shifting light create a magic you can't photograph. Petra is constantly changing. Light moves, colors shift, moods evolve. Being there lets you witness this living spectacle. Most importantly, it's about human connection, sharing smiles, tea, and awe with locals and travelers. These moments turn sightseeing into a meaningful experience. Travel is about connection, to place, history, and people. That's something you can only find by being there yourself. Petra must be lived, not just seen. Some places you visit and move on, Petra stays with you. It's more than ruins, it evokes wonder, awe, and humility. The audacity of carving a city from rock is a testament to human creativity and perseverance. The quietest moments, sitting on a ledge, gazing over the valley, are the most profound. Here you feel part of something ancient and vast. Petra's history is tangible. You sense the presence of those who lived and dreamed here. It inspires respect for both nature's power and human resilience. Petra's story is one of loss, rediscovery, and hope, a global treasure to protect. Leaving Petra, I felt gratitude and a sense of transformation. It expands your understanding of what's possible and deepens your wonder for the world. Petra is a gift you carry long after you leave. Petra is a reminder of why we travel, not just to see, but to feel and connect. It's an invitation to step beyond comfort, to embrace adventure and curiosity. There's a Petra for everyone, a place that will speak to your soul. The destination matters less than the act of going. These experiences are life's true treasures, shaping who we are. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start your journey now. The world is more accessible and wondrous than ever. Travel breaks barriers, fosters understanding, and connects us all. Collect moments, not things. These are the riches of a life well lived. Your journey awaits. Go turn the page and start your next chapter.